So the Cavs taking on the Heat as well. The Heat have a defensive breakdown. Caris LeVert gets a wide open three and hits it. And it's the best home team against the best defense over the last 15 games. And the Cavs have been mightily struggling, I would say. Not mightily, it's overblown, but they have been struggling. Adebayo gets an easy dunk. He got like 3 of those in a row in the third quarter. And the Heat looked like the better team tonight, I would say. The Cavs looked a little discombobulated on offense, and the defense still was pretty solid, just not as great as you would like it to be. And Donovan Mitchell here hits a crazy pull-up three-pointer to tie the game at the end of the third quarter. But it was just not going for the Cavs most of the night, I would say. And the Heat had all the answers. Jimmy Butler gets it here to Bam Adebayo, tips it back in, and they were spectacular to close the game. Jimmy Butler wasn't great in the fourth quarter, but he did hit this big shot here. And Bam Adebayo was spectacular otherwise. He hits this fadeaway. It was his only make, except for free throws, and the Heat win. And the Cavs have just been struggling a bit. Even though their net rating is better than Miami, they have been losing more. They are 7-8 over the last 15 games, while the Heat are 10-5. And the Heat, like I said, have the best defense in the league over the last 15 games. And overall, they have been just playing much better basketball lately. It is a question on Cleveland. I would say there is a lot of, missed games for a lot of players. They did not have enough time to gel yet, I would say. I'm not sure how many minutes they played together, but it feels like they are a little discombobulated, as I said. With, Jared Allen has not been as great, I would say, this year. Evan Mobley has developed, I would say, actually, and it's been getting better. And you can stand on his development for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland backcourt, in my opinion, even though they are spectacular players. And I mean, the Cavs have just gotten back Dean Wade from a long injury. Ricky Rubio just returned from a long injury. Donovan Mitchell's been in and out the lineup, and they have had some really, tough games on the road. Not just that they were on the road, but it was also against some tough teams, and they'll be fine, in my opinion. But Miami is getting close to them in the standings, and they are 10-5, like I said, over the last 15 games. Best defense. Bam Adebayo is an all-star. He had 18-11 tonight. Caleb Martin had 18-10 tonight on 7 of 8 shooting. He was really good. Jimmy, 23-5-3 steals, 5 assists. He was pretty good. 10 of 15 from the free throw line, because he gets there. He just gets there. He just knows. Tyler Hero has not been, great efficiency-wise, but he's been, I would say, really good overall, man. I've seen the most effort out of him on defense in a long time, and it's been great to see. Meanwhile, of course, Kyle Lowry has been struggling. We don't have to talk about him tonight. The bench was really good. While on the Cavs, Donovan struggled from the three-point line. They all struggled. They had 11 of 40 from the three-point line, which is really nasty, right? And it was a big struggle, and it happens. Caris LeVert trade, we have to say, has not worked out as Cleveland wanted to, right? I think they will trade him at the deadline or before the deadline, and we'll have to wait and see what they get for him. I'll probably make a video about that. But I would say Caris LeVert was not worth the squeeze, as some would say. And it's not worked out as they hoped. So shout out Evan Mobley at 19, 7 and 4 and 2 blocks. He was plus 16 on the night. He's been spectacular lately.